So yeah, you should be able to hear me. And yeah, I'm starting a bit early, but yeah, I've got many things to do, so sooner is better. Um, I will be, let's see, making this work. I just need to relink the system to Photoshop again because the screen wasn't really opening properly. So let's fix that in a second. Feedbacks. So there was Özberk yesterday. He might have some time to pass by. We'll see. And is C4D working? I'll be, of course, just like last time. I'll be working on well on models than Özberk did for me. C4D, almost there. Live stream. I'll be working on Emily, the updated model that Özberk did for me from Emily. So I see that yeah, C4D works, Photoshop works, and I also try to speak in French a bit. Je vais aussi essayer un peu de parler en français évidemment. So yeah, as I said, Özberk is not there actually, but he might, pass by if he can. He is not supposed to have the time to get there tonight, but maybe he will. I wish you knew Turkish, but I wish I knew every language. That would be hella helpful. Um, so let's dive in because again, I must not spend my life on that. I must be quick and efficient. So here's the updated model of Özberk. So he did very great progress on that model. I'm really proud of the update. It's very cool. So let's see. You might have seen it. So in chapter 1, this is already an updated version of what he did in chapter 1, and that's really cool. Lot of upgrades. Actually, it's one of the model that might no, need not much actually updates because again it's working quite well. I will probably like do the same remarks that I did yesterday regarding the head on the side. Uh, so let's see, we've got this. And if I open the folder for secondary characters, it's Emily, I don't remember. Yes, I have some references. Good. And we can basically quickly see he's not far from what the model should look like. This frame isn't a perfect reference because like it's an in-between, but we already can see where things are good and not. So here we need to have something that is more. This shape is interesting, but just a bit lower. So that's good. We've got the difference between the two. Just trying to get this more. As always, it's quite complicated because those are designs that are very angular and work, of course, in 2D, but in 3D, when they turn around the characters, they cheat in the anime. So of course, here it's a bit complicated, but yeah, just this and maybe here a bit more cut and this way and. Yeah, more this way. Regarding the rest of the shape, it's already quite good. Also, yeah, smaller ear pattern. Um, oh, of course, that's the subject of glasses, which is something else in itself, but basically we need larger frames. Because they need to be visible from afar and not produce like anti-aliasing, like or blinking because it's too thin. So larger, more thick. Actually, it's not larger, it's thicker lines. And what I will need from you, Özberk, is also that's specific to the glasses, but here I basically need, when you'll be hearing that or looking at that, I know of course you're not there right now, but so basically here we need add an additional separate material for glasses. Which means, because I need to get a reference in that case, so where basically I have Delmas. Will it work with that? Well, I would need a Delmas that is full on with glasses, but Delmas head basically so it's even separated mesh actually. Where basically of course the classes of Delmas are a bit too strong, but so the idea is that we have like all those assets which should be separated. Same material, but separated mesh and separated mesh and material. For this you don't need a texture. I show only C4D and I should probably show the PSD. I'm pretty sure, yes, let's show this. So yeah, it's a bit cleaner. Sorry, I didn't check the chat. I will in a few seconds. But well, basically, so you know, some ear patterns, some neck that should be fixed, and some references regarding how to deal with glasses. So don't need a texture for that one. And that's about it. I can save. I'm pretty sure if I go on the chat, you'll say that you don't see anything because I wasn't on the right. Having issues. Oh, okay, Özberk. I'm going checking the Discord right away. Oh, actually, I probably no, I didn't close Discord. But where are you? Let's see. You can't get into live dev because that's weird because you should. Yeah, you should be able to. Sorry, I will check again. Maybe you don't see it, and I will then try to fix that. Let's see. Okay, try to check now, but it should be visible, actually, for you. Can you see live dev? Um, Is there isn't why you made the eyes as a texture? Yeah, not to have to do. I mean, it's just a matter of less work actually. I mean, it's too much work for each character to actually you know do holes and spheres and eyes and stuff, etc. It's just too much work. I can't afford to do that on all characters, and you know, at some point I need to do. There wouldn't be much use anyway. So far it works well like that, so I don't need to go further. You can't access the thing. Why can't you? You should be able to. Oh, it's weird. Let's see. Özberk. Well, you should have. I mean, you've got the right thing. Huh. That's weird. Can't I can invite. Let's try. Oops. Mauvaise personne. You should have an invite. Let me know. Well, I guess that if you don't answer directly, it's because it doesn't work. Yep. Well, let's do a standard call. I don't think I will be able to actually share my screen at the same time because it will makes too much gigabytes of data, so it's a bit of a problem on my side. I can almost hear you, but again, I'm not hearing you. It's just like
Can
yes.
you?
Yeah, ready? Try again.
Is it better?
Yeah, I think so. It seems to. Yeah.
But why this link is not working right
I
now?
have zero idea. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, at least here we can hear you. But of course, yeah, we don't have the things. But well, actually, wait.
Hello?
Well, you're there. It works.
Okay. Woo.
Nice. Okay, so we're both there. Uh, Yep. So let's
Is my voice clear
yeah,
to everyone?
let's see with others.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right now. I have 0 idea.
I think
Is
there's
it
a
better?
return on your side
Yeah, I
because
think so.
we can hear me
Seems to.
twice. So I don't know if you have like anything that
We hear you, but okay.
well, not anymore apparently. Now it's good, I guess. So I know we can still hear me like in double. So I don't know why, but that's weird. Checking the so some French question. Penses-tu qu'il y aura une nouvelle saison de Code Lyoko car la série réapparaît à la télé? Bah non, il n'y aura pas de nouvelle saison. Voilà. Puis bon, la page YouTube, c'est un stagiaire hein, qui s'en occupe. C'est juste qu'ils peuvent tirer de l'argent, donc ils tirent de l'argent, mais ils vont pas. Voilà. Qui serait digne de prendre le flambeau? J'en sais foutrement rien. Si on te demandait, accepterais-je? Ben ouais, peut-être, mais bon bah faut me filer l'argent derrière et l'équipe quoi. Salut Immu, je veux savoir, est-ce qu'on peut gagner de l'argent avec un fangame? Avec le fangame. Alors, je sais pas ce que c'est dire le fangame, mais avec un fangame de manière générale, je peux te dire que non. C'est complètement illégal. Moi, dans mon cas, j'ai essayé de monétiser, mais juste pour les choses extrêmement précises, qui sortent de la production directe d'une fangame, c'est-à-dire le making-of et le fait de faire bosser des artistes à côté pour mon truc. Mais en soi, voilà, c'était pas directement forcément lié au fangame, ou je le mettais dans une autre situation. Mais sinon, c'est une propriété qui appartient à quelqu'un d'autre, donc en principe, c'est complètement interdit, de la même manière que vendre des fanarts, moi je vois ça un peu partout, des gens qui vendent des fanarts et tout, mais c'est complètement interdit par principe. Il n'y a que le droit limite à la parodie qui pourrait permettre ça, en France, tout du moins, mais sinon non, ce serait illégal de ma part par exemple de vendre le jeu, hein. Je n'ai pas les droits. Il faudrait que je paye la licence de vente pour ça. Ok, donc bonjour and hi to those who arrived. Let's go back to Emily.
So,
Yeah.
what did I miss?
Well, some explanation regarding regarding
Yeah.
how glasses need to be made, and some notes regarding Emily's
Oh, I
face.
forgot to add the transparent for the
No problem.
Emily. I
I
add to the poll.
Well, I've re-explained anyway, just in case to be sure, how
Okay.
I expect it to be also on the names, on the wording of those meshes, because it's again a specific wording, specific way to write stuff. So you'll have that as a
Oh,
reference.
the glasses. Okay.
Yeah, I mean lunette is glasses in French, but I have the difference
Okay.
between the mount, the mounting of the framing, the frames. I call them lunettes, but it should be
Mm-hmm.
head frames actually. But well, call it lunette or frames the way you want, and underscore glasses when it's like the mesh of the glasses. So let's get back to, let's close Delmas here, and let's bring back the C4, the C4D, and let's get back looking at this model. Again, it has already had its, updates and all, so there's much less things to note because there's like good stuff that has been done. Let's see, maybe that again, same thing, same shit. Same thing is that here probably we need to lose the detail in the shadow. So this way, again, I'm not convinced of having the border darker than the actual part that is supposed to be in the shadow. So that is a bit too much, but you'll get my point. The idea is that we have something that is more like that. But well, no, actually, just having something a bit darker. Yeah, just that. Keeping the same, but just darker. So also there probably, yeah. So up, darker. I'm not back on the geez, I wasn't on the Photoshop. Anyway, let's go. Let's get back here. Here we'll probably do the same notes I did. So yeah. Oh, okay, we can see, but it depends on the angle of the mesh. Well, it's not that much of a problem. So here the issue will probably be kind of the same thing I've
Oh,
talked.
wait.
Yeah,
Can you go bottom? Can you go to the butt part from the lower perspective?
from the lower perspective. Oh yeah,
I
actually
catch
there's
an
a
error.
yeah,
Yep.
there's a
That
oops.
error. I catched it.
Yep,
Yep.
okay.
That part.
We just do a
What
quick
is
screen. I have no idea, but just so you don't forget it in case, let's just put it in the Photoshop. Okay, I've added it. What else? So we've got. I will bring back the Photoshop again, and yeah, just same notes as yesterday. Just like making that probably just a bit higher, and here trying to have really, again, I'm not sure it will work well, but yeah, trying to have it just a bit more like that. Regarding the rest, poof, poof. Again, adolescent, but maybe need a bit more shapes though. So let's see. Just a bit more human part. So that's cool. Just maybe adding a bit more. Here too. Not too much though, because yours is quite good. Again, same thing as Maya was also also was a tricky subject because she's very thin. She's one of the most thin characters, so it's I was like adding a bit of flesh, but maybe it's not that useful. And she's very tall, so of course she's thinner. So yeah, just no, maybe not that much here. Just a bit more here. Actually, it's just the bottom that needs to be more present. For the rest, it's quite okay. Maybe bringing the shoes a bit more in the back. So let's do red is bad, green is good. So yeah, bringing that just a bit in this direction. Here a bit more bottom, bum, whatever. Here just a bit more of that. Here just a bit more of that. That's already cool. Okay. Maybe we can try accentuating just a bit the 70s style pants, just a bit. But again, it's really like thin differences. And this maybe trying. I mean, she still needs to have some bones there, but well, no, I'm nitpicking. Okay. I'll be checking again the model for the rest, but I think we're quite good for Emily.
Oh, great.
Yup.
Next step, Theo.
Yeah. Let's close Emily. I will bring back the C40 and open.
Oh wait, no, the
Mm,
Paul.
oh, Paul. Let's see for Paul then. Yeah, Latio, Paul. Dear old Paul. Ah, that's cool to see it in 3D. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Let's make. Yeah, I see. There's better things regarding the glasses. That you do it the way more it's supposed to be. Um, so actually, yeah, we don't even especially need to have like the frames being a separated mesh, but yeah, again, just in case I need. So yeah, it had actually a more complex clothes. So yeah, that's interesting. Um, we have one. I should have warned you more about adding a bit more flesh around the head mesh, just in case we do um, we do a variation of the character. Sometimes it might have like some uh, just like for example a shirt or something like that, and having like the mesh that fits right at the connection of the shirt would have helped. But yeah, that's not much of a problem because it's mostly a flat color anyway, so it won't be much of an issue. So cool to see him. Let's see, what do we have? Mm, mm, okay, so I guess there's some things regarding the contrast of the color that can be fixed already. So I need to save that as feedbacks for Emily. I will do then my, oops, no, I will switch back on, I don't even remember if I'm on Photoshop or, no, okay, I'm still on C4D, but no problem because I will just remove all that. I will do my screens, my screenshots. Uh, that's cool. That's very cool. So, mm,
The pose here was a bit pain, but I think it ended up quite well.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely a complicated one. Definitely because there's like the glasses, there's the shirt, there's the hairs, the awfully complex hairs to do. It's always I guess
Yeah,
very
basically the Tio.
yeah. So let's see. Let's see. So you've tried to add the 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 stitches there. I've never how do we say the the shoulder separation,
The
and
yeah,
sometimes that looks right. Sometimes that just amplify the fact that it is completely curved in the animation when it's passed through Mixamo. So it might not work, but that's something I will. I mean that deserve that goes against and we see too much the curvature sometimes. But so we'll see. I'll see if the in the end result we keep it or not. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes wrong. I tended to avoid to do that now because sometimes most of the time when I do it, it looks a bit wrong. But we'll see afterwards, like after the final result. Regarding yeah the interior, I guess we can go for a darker, definitely a darker hue. Um, this so this should be darker. This should be less darker. The lines, of course. Um, the lines are interesting, and some of them gets repetitive. Oh, I should actually swap to Photoshop. So yeah, some of the lines works, some others don't. And of course, it's always a bit complicated to be sure that they all work, but let's see. So those are just a bit too wobbly, should I say? I don't know how do we say, but like not straight enough. That feels unnecessary, but we might want to find a better way of showing it. Actually, it's just about, I guess, adding the right line. So it would be more about adding a fake line there, and maybe yeah, more. Don't hesitate to try to do some a bit of asymmetrical stuff. I know it's a pain, but if you can, sometimes it will help breaking the sensation that things are repeating. Of course, you've done quite a big fake shadow, which is interesting, but in this case, you also need to do it there, so it's a bit more consistent. Let's add the notes regarding that. So more subtle. Uh, more subtle line of cell shading, and here shadow. Good. Still, yeah, I'm still displaying Photoshop. Everything's fine. Same thing regarding the foot. Again, that really depends on the game and the way the game is made. But in my case, I prefer when the foot are slightly already bent in the 3D model. So just having them this direction and this direction, like slightly. I feel like in the arms we do lose a bit. There's something we like lose the wrist. So I'm not sure what's the best way to fix it, but I'm still struggling with that. But let's see. Let me check something. I will look at the work of professionals that would help me on that. Um, mm, 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 mm.
Looks like I have to change the all arms for the all,
Yeah,
the characters that we can see their arms. How should I say?
might be.
There are only few.
Hopefully not too much,
Naomi.
but
Let's see.
Naomi.
Claire. Naomi.
Nairobi, you
Paul.
meant. Yeah. Let's see. I'll be there must be some One Piece game from which I can get the muscle or stuff. I'm just checking for a character that has like arms out. So let's. I'm going to download some characters made by professional and look at how they look.
Is it okay if I answer a question here?
Sure.
Daniel asked that question for Özberk. Özberk, are you working with new episode? Yeah. Right now I'm working on it. Not now, not this week, but after this week I will.
Advertisement!
Yes! In
Yay!
every single way.
So we've got, so I will be able, let's see. Oh, of course, I'm pretty sure I'm still on Photoshop. But let's see, we've got here a model. I've downloaded quickly a model of a One Piece character because I just thought about someone with an arm modeled. So yeah, as we can see, it's definitely more around that. That is good. That is okay. But here we definitely need
Ooh, which character is that?
Luffy
That
from
arm?
One Piece.
Oh, okay.
Chook. So
When
we're
I saw the very high poly arm, I was like, wait, what?
nope, not IFSCL. So here this goes there. Those are the points. So yeah, basically trying to fit more like that. I can actually bring back C4D, but yeah, basically having a bit more of that. Well, they do giant hands, but that's another story. Of course, we don't need to have giant hands. Oops, I actually completely closed it. Let's reopen Paul. Boop, 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 boop. So I had also a character from Attack of the Friday Monsters, but I
And
can't.
contact? Oh, okay. Sorry.
I can't probably. Oh, I can't open it. Shame. Oh, maybe some character is in actually in Persona. But is there? Yeah, there is a character with arms naked somewhere. No,
Ooh.
probably. Ah, I can't find it. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Trying to think about a design that could help. Off. Well, anyway, we've seen what we needed, I think. Yeah. So let's. I will quickly check if there was a question or similar. Coucou, eh ben coucou. Il me m'endort encore. Eh ben oui, je fais une thérapie en fait constante. Je trouve dommage qu'il ne parle pas plus français. Bah oui, mais faut pas venir à un live où je travaille avec quelqu'un de l'étranger dans ces cas-là. De toute évidence, je vais parler plus français, plus anglais. Je parle de fangame, de nation, sans WD, sans. Mais oui, enfin, auquel cas, oui, bah sans WD. Putain, je vois pas du tout ce que c'est dire WD. Je vais jamais y arriver. WD, tata, sans. J'en sais rien. Enfin bref, toujours est-il que oui, bah, les donations, généralement, ça passe parce que c'est pas comme une sorte de salaire ou de vente directe. Other question. I'm pretty sure you've already been told this, Immu, but you speak really good English, and I can thoroughly understand what you're saying. Thank you very much. We can just thanks the American and British series I'm watching a lot. It's really that probably helped me the most, and the fact that I was like watching cartoons and Disney's in English when I was little. Ideas from my parents. Very good idea. C'est le modèle de qui? C'est le modèle de Paul, qui est un personnage de Kadic. Je reviens sur ma fenêtre de live, il y a un cul en gros plan, et c'est malheureux. Pour les dons, voilà, c'est sur le Patreon en effet. Mais si, Julie. Ah oui, sans WD, d'accord, c'était le nom c'était le pseudo. Ok. Est-ce que je travaille sur les personnages du mode histoire? Et oui, plus exactement sur les personnages que Özberk fait pour moi, pour me libérer un peu du temps, il fait des personnages secondaires. Et donc je lui fais des retours pour que bah voilà, on ait des bons personnages à la fin. Salut, ce sera quoi la prochaine version de l'IFSCL? Eh bien, pour ça, il suffit de consulter le changelog. La prochaine version, bah, ce sera l'IFSCL encore, ça n'aura pas changé. Mais pour le contenu, voilà, je t'invite à consulter le changelog dans les descriptions. Je parle de faire donc des donations, c'est permis de le faire. En effet, c'est permis, il n'y a pas de souci. Donc soit par le Patreon, soit par exemple le Super Chat, soit par mon PayPal, ça marche aussi. J'accepte tout. Suffit juste de me MP sur Discord ou quoi que ce soit. Je suis toujours preneur. Et MX, eh ben, on parle de donation, tiens, voilà, qui m'en refile beaucoup trop. Mais MX qui est ici, je te salue. So what is this? Said Adrienne Casas. I have no idea how you say it with the thingy on the A and whatever. But yeah, what is this? It is Paul from Kadic Academy. Quand tu dis avec les séries britanniques que je regarde, tu veux pas parler de Doctor Who? Minimum, évidemment que si. Let's get back to work. So, revenons à nos moutons pour parler bien François. So again, this character is quite interesting. There's something that might again. Oh, same thing here. We need actually more contrast in this case. So up. I'm just switching on the screen manually in OBS. Not sure it's the best thing. I should probably do a shortcut, but actually that's the only thing. People are often asking me how much screens I have. I have only one, and that's the only reason why I actually bought a new one that is coming like this week, and that will, yeah, definitely help regarding that. So that's, yeah, more contrast. Up. Up. Nice, nice, nice. Bit more shoulder if you can. Shoulder, please. But maybe it's stupid. Maybe it's just because of the angle. So you can actually forget about that already. Regarding the arm's size seems to be quite long. So this is always something to check a bit. I'm not. It's probably the same size again as some other. No problem about that. But sometimes it's just case per case. But let's see if I just bring that. Well, no, the size is okay. No, it's just it's okay. No, it's just my brain. Other stuff.
Oops, what was that?
Well, oh,
What was that? I didn't look to the screen for a second.
I know
And then
you were. I know what you end up with. Nothing to worry about. Up. Let's see. Maybe on the color. Oops. So I'm on Photoshop right now. Let's see. Hop. Where basically I think that some of those colors aren't skinned tone enough. Oops. It's a bit, yeah, it actually ends up being too gray. So if we can bring a bit more. Hop. So straight bit. So it's like up more straight lines. And more light brown color. Um, so same thing, of
You know what?
course.
I have to confess something that
Yeah,
we draw those line colors for Azra.
yeah,
You pick the color. You remember?
yeah.
I use the same color for all characters, mouth and nose.
Really, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's so, I mean, because yeah, I remember like talking about it
Yeah.
and even sending you the colors. And is that so gray? I'm really confused about that. Uh, Rush, rush, rush. Mm. Huh. Hmm. Well, then don't change it. Let's keep it that way,
Okay.
and if I need a change, I can do it myself anyway on the final texture. So yeah, my bad. So let's keep it that way. But on the lines though, yeah, it shouldn't be. In the show they very rarely have like these kinds of lines. So that line is wrong. Those it's not the kind of line they use. They are more like simple, straightforward lines.
Yeah.
Um, Again, maybe you used it in all the models. I've seen it in other models. Um, what else could we? So, ugh, I'm sorry. Sometimes like I said stuff, and it's like, oh, but I did it everywhere. And yeah, but yeah, yep, I have no excuse. So that again, smaller pattern in the ear, uh, thicker branches. And I'll see soon the shape of the head. That's so Paul. I guess I don't have screens actually of Paul, so can you send me your references for Paul,
Yeah.
please? Thank you.
Sure. 1 second.
And I check if there
Let's.
was some question in the same time. Oh putain, mais MX, mais tu es fou, mais tu es fou, mais merci, mais tu es fou, mais merci, mais tu es fou, mais merci. Oh là là. Merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup. Mon docteur préféré en docteur est le 11e, ou chacun son trip. Tu as vu les fissures dans le mur dans le trailer avec la tête de Perrange. Du coup, c'est une référence en
I
effet.
found them
Hmm?
and
Yours,
sending them to you right now, and they're
nice.
gone.
They're gone. Okay, no, not there anymore. Okay, thank
No,
you.
no.
Taking that in a
English.
where are they? They left. Okay, so nice, 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 nice. Up. Of course, as a secondary characters, there's no like much references we can use. That's a fact. Um, we did. Oh, it doesn't want to just copy paste. That's killing me. Okay. Drag, drop. He doesn't even. Yeah, drag and drop. Okay, thank you. At least you can do that. Um, pop, pop, pop. Um, yeah, there's definitely some things we can do about the head. Well, the overall body, maybe not quite sure actually. He's quite thin, but mm, we can try to break down. Actually, for that, I will get better reference, but from a similar, kind of similar character like Odd. If there's any side rendering of him or Ulrich, that could help me. Nope. Either we go for something that's more like that, or let's see something.
Looks like I need to change that the leg shape in basically all of them.
Maybe a bit, but that again, that depends because it's sometimes just slight tweaks, and it depends really on the character because sometimes like it bends a lot, sometimes not. It's really about the attitude of the character. But
For
maybe,
example, yesterday I saw your, Yolanda,
yeah,
and her leg. It feels to me, of course, it looks great, but her leg, it's a bit feel curved, and sometimes Mixamo confuse that a bit.
yeah, maybe.
I hope it won't happen this time
Well, needs to
with
needs to
the
check.
smaller.
Yolanda actually, yeah, it's a great example of a character that has more legs than others. I mean, she has
Yeah,
more of it because it's more on the morphology of the character. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, she has that. But she could And even though, I mean, that's an example of a character that has actually very special legs in terms of arm of attack, because they are really curved and all. They are really curved, but some other characters definitely have not as much curved or as much thick legs as her. So more, pretty more like that, and trying to get a direction for also the sleeve, the jacket. Just give something more interesting than just a flat line. Just so we, again, I do really curve, but we don't need to have like curve. It's just about having a direction and then another direction, then feeling like, yeah, a bit of that. So this direction, this direction, this direction, then this, and then this. Up. Poof, poof, poof. And yeah, again, having the, maybe not really like that in reality, but either this or actually it's one of the two, but either choosing that and maybe we can go for, I'm not quite sure, but could go for something slightly rotated, turned. Not too much, but just a bit. Um, mm, 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 mm. Up, up. Let's. The site doesn't need that much updates. Maybe, yeah, just really like thin details, but let's see, we've got again the ear and things and all, but maybe adding more uh, more hairs on that part. Yeah, it's really just about that. And most important, of course, would be the face. So there's definitely some things we can fix on the face shape. In his case, it's quite a thinner head shape. You've done it quite well already, but let's see what we can improve. We definitely need to feel that.
Right now, Paul look like in the some animes the glasses shine before
Yeah,
something cool happens.
definitely.
I think it happened with Jeremy also in season 1.
Yeah, he tended to have
A
more of
lot.
that. Yeah, indeed. Let's, yeah, bring that a bit more like this. That's good. And of course, for the shape of the glasses too. Definitely thicker here. Thicker here. Everything is thicker, but so that's interesting. That shape is interesting. A bit down, thicker part. That's one probably harder to do, but we never know, like finding the right cut here. Good thing is also, oh, actually, yeah, don't hesitate to add, not that strong, but definitely fake lines. Fake everything. Yeah, so yeah. Same thing here, same thing here. So add fake cell lines. Let's save. Let's quickly see.
Oh, making the hair like that will be a pain.
Yeah, maybe don't. Yeah,
This time I will try.
don't try too much because it's already like good. It's just maybe just trying to fix that part. Mainly just like, yeah, having this line is the most important. Because right now it's really like that and the shape is very different, but
Which
getting
one?
that line
Can you
right
show it again?
is probably the most important on the face. And squishing just a bit the overall
Yeah.
thing a bit. But yeah, you can forget about it, the white line.
Yeah.
So yeah, checking quickly if there's any question in the chat or something. Ou bien bonsoir, et bien bonsoir, j'adore ton fangame, et bien merci, j'aime beaucoup les gens qui adorent mon fangame. Hearing those kind of mouse clicks are nostalgia as fuck. Really? I mean, it's not mine because I have a silent mouse, so it's probably Özberk, I don't know. We don't hear them that much anyway. J'ai beaucoup aimé la Chaos Room. Comment s'appelle ce personnage déjà? Paul. Je pense que je me souviens de l'épisode du fissure dans le mur. You're so good. Bonjour, ça va? Bah ça va, merci. This guy looks like a mixture of Odd and Peter Dinklage. Actually, the girl of yesterday looked more like Odd than this guy does. Who was she again? She was that was Naomi, or no, that was Claire. Claire of yesterday looked like Odd way too much.
Way too much.
Bonjour Immu-Özberk, tu as créé des persos originaux pour le jeu IFSCL? Eh bien, actuellement, ce n'est... Ah, de manière générale. Est-ce que je vais créer des persos originaux? Eh bien, ça reste à voir. Si c'est le cas, c'est du spoiler, et j'éviterai donc de le dire. Je m'y autorise si le besoin s'en fait sentir. So, let's get back. Oh, it's almost sunset on my side. So the shape is there. Frankly, I haven't much more because, like, yeah, it's just working fine. It's very cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm good for Paul's feedback too. Great, Paul. Nice, Paul.
Let's come to the biggest one.
Really?
The Theo.
The biggest? You think so?
Ah, no, just kidding.
It's
It
precious.
was the hardest one, but
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I can understand why, because yeah, the jacket is
the hair,
complicated. The hair must be complicated. Yeah, there must be some
it was a torture.
tricky stuff.
Wait,
Um,
where's
yeah.
his hair color is?
Well, actually,
Oh wait,
yeah, that was.
the
Oh, I just need to relink it again. But yeah, that was an issue on the export, I guess.
oh,
But yeah,
I think his hair was a separate object.
well, it's back. It's a separated mesh model, which is always it's good to have a separated mesh model for the air.
Here it
Um,
is. Oh wait, that line in there, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't even be visible. Yeah. No,
yeah,
wait.
yeah, but
That's
anyway, it's
shadow.
even called Thomas, so I'm sure I'm sure it's yeah, indeed there was some forget things forgot has been forgotten here. Well, first thing first, what I see uh, is obviously or not obviously, but it is for me. It is the different color of the head and the arms. It's not the same color. What did you
Oh wait,
do?
yeah, I
Well,
forgot to change the arm color. I
yeah,
just
because I
remembered.
guess he has like a more beige rose color. So yeah, this is like not matching. I will do the screens and then because I don't know what I. Yeah, I'm just on C4D. So let's do C4D. I will probably. I don't know if I do a break or if I finish quickly. I just want to see a bit the light of the day before. Uh, Paul, Emily.
I
No,
think we can finish it quickly.
yeah, I guess I can finish it quickly. So what do we have? Mm, Same thing for the foot. Let's try to.
The leg part is the same as Paul, I guess, because I
Yeah,
used the Paul's legs.
yeah. So it's mostly the same feedback anyway. Uh,
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Azra, Emily, Thomas. Uh, let's say all the character with the pens share the same pen
Yeah, then yeah,
with in different color.
then yes, indeed, it's just a matter of. I mean, just a matter. It's the same idea of recoloring
Just to
the.
save time.
Yeah. Well, yep. So sometimes I'd like to have like the pockets a bit more modeled so I can put the hands of the characters the into the pockets, but yeah, it's a bit complicated, so I understand why you wouldn't do it, but if you can, if you do rework actually on the
The pocket.
on the overall pants, you might want to try just to give a bit of uh, how do we say a bit of opening. Let's see. I mean, that's even just like completely fake. There's not even a hole or whatever, but it's just giving a bit more,
Yeah.
a bit of 3D. I'm just brushing something on Photoshop.
At first, you sent me a reference from your Yumi
Yeah,
model for that pocket,
yeah.
and you said me to keep it that way. That's why I make it
Ah,
a bit.
damn.
The fault is on you. I blame
Ah,
you.
shit.
Guilty, guilty,
Nah.
guilty.
Well, if you want to, you can do it. But yeah, you again don't. Yeah, no. No problem. Um, Shit happens. So yeah, no, yeah. Forget about that. So let's see. So that's for the color. I should bring back Photoshop again. On on this side. As we don't have actually shadows on the skin there, we can't really add fake shadows there. It's better not to add than directly here because we see the difference too much. So maybe like just do something much thinner or more gradual, like more something, yeah, more shadow like that. So it is less obvious. Uh, Checking again for some note. Let's open Theo. Ah, do you have references for Theo? This might be helpful for me if you have pictures of Theo. Um, mm, 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 mm.
Once other Kadic students. Yep. One.
Mm, mm, mm.
And here they are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Of course, he has a complex hair shape. Again, you've done quite a
I
good
nailed
work.
it. The front part, the part in the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
That part was easy to make. It was really easy. But
Yeah,
when it comes to the, you
back.
know, yeah,
Yeah,
the rest,
I'm sure it
the
is
rest of
complicated.
it.
That's where I'm glad to have you to do it, because it takes time to do it properly. So, well, we can try just reshape just a bit. So in this case, like trying to cut that as much as possible, having this and this.
From
That
that point of view, his hair looks weird.
Yeah, there's always a point of view, of course, that is complicated. Actually, it's more like that. There's always a point of view that is killing us. And try to have that. Actually, the hair is cut higher in the neck. So let's try to see with the orthographic view. Basically, we've got this. Let's try a quick repaint. The idea would be to have
Because
definitely,
of the head shape, sometimes the placing the hair is really difficult.
yeah,
The head shape in 3D model, it's really
it's like
weird.
awfully complicated. Depending on the character, also the ears tends to be at different position, which is totally fine. In his case, actually, it should be, yeah, definitely lower in the head. So it's more like. Uh, um, Yeah, only having already this back, that part is like the most important, and that really helps solve the entire shape. For the rest, is like it's mostly details, but yeah, more around that kind of shape. Eventually, trying to cut that a bit, not in this way, but like even having this little addition. It's not really in the original design, but that helps again solve the overall shape. Up.
Might not gonna work on the 3D model part.
Might not. To check, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. Oof, I'm back on the 3D model, and yeah, definitely that will help for the back shape to have this. Try to have this angle as much as possible. Regarding the head, so same thing regarding the fact that this should be darker. Than and that mm, mm, mm. Mm. Actually, I don't think it needs to be that much brighter than the other characters in terms of skin color. When I look at the references, it's kinda similar. I mean, well, yeah, maybe not that much red, but yeah, maybe it's just me. Keep it, keep it the way you have it. Um,
So right now, I think the also Blender added to the program list that used in this game.
yeah, actually, I should.
Blender,
Well,
Unity, Cinema 4D.
actually, oh, I do. I don't add the things that are used by other people because that works for the game. Because otherwise, I should add all the tools that we use for the
Yeah.
recordings of the people and also for the music and yeah, all that stuff. Though, so I shouldn't actually add Blender. Ha! Um, let's see.
Did you notice that almost half of the fixes are about his hair?
Yeah, yeah, I do. No, but that's because the rest is already good. Eh.
Oh, thank you.
Or that we
Eh?
already said exactly the same thing in the other characters. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he has very long eyebrows. Let's add them even more longer, long size. Um, I guess we can even go for a little bit bigger nose. Same thing regarding the fact that this should be straight. This and this. I wanted to check for, yeah, for that we can like break a bit the shape. Um, mm, Maybe trying to add some laces to that shoe. Sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't. But the more I don't see shoelaces, or at least like things that look scratch or whatever, the more I feel like they're just are in their bedroom, in their pajamas thing. So I think it's good to try adding them here.
Right.
Um, yeah,
I didn't have any reference, any shoe
but you did in one of your screens.
characters. For example, clear.
Well,
Hmm?
yeah, for her, for example. I mean, again, the
For her and
not
Naomi, yeah,
Naomi,
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 Nairobi,
Nairobi. Yeah.
and also for Paul.
Well, for Paul, you did actually. If you look closely at this reference, you can see here the.
Yeah,
So
but that image was really shaky.
yeah, I'm sure it was definitely. But so yeah, that means that we have like something like that.
I hope I can finish these changes till Sunday because I will travel again in a few days.
You're a great traveler. You're always
Yeah.
traveling. Well, no problem. I mean, again, you know, as a do it the way you can, no pressure for now. Uh,
For now.
yeah, I
Hmm.
always give you more work anyway. Um, Spoilers, but yeah, let's. I mean, it's right now. Again, it's like we are ahead of schedule for for everything. So for one X isn't going to feature like many new characters, I guess. So if we don't have a new chapter, so it's not we are okay right now. But I still try to maintain aggressive schedule for myself for till the end of the year, just to see if I can actually release uh, for 1X first, and being able to start before the end of the year for 2X, knowing that of course after the release of for 1X there will be of course the whole debugging, the more debugging that
Let's
can again
see.
spend some time. So yeah, there's always a lot to keep track of. Uh, Chook. And of course, there's also the epic trailer thingy that also, yeah, need work. So found 1X, then for 1X post-release stuff, then trailer, then for 2X, then for 2X, then for 2X release, and all that. It's a lot of work. So yeah, that's better for Paul, and yeah, so for him, just like adding those.
And